I'm here reporting live from beautiful New York City, where we are in the midst of the weakest hurricane ever. Let's talk about anime. New York never gets the fire hurricanes, which I guess is amazing and beautiful, and I'm so blessed, but would have made that joke a lot funnier. The best anime of the season is Kageki Shoujo. And we can fight about it, probably. A little disclaimer, of course, I haven't seen every anime of the season. I've seen a few, but the only one I'm actually caught up on right now is Kobayashi-san's Dragon Maid, and I love that too, but I think this is better. And also, I know Jahy-sama is out, and I love the manga, and I'll probably really like the show too, but for now, this gets my vote. Oh my goodness, it hit my heart. It wasn't idly, it wasn't slice of life schoolgirl-y. It was, some fusion of all of that in a way that actually really works. So Kageki Shoujo is about a group of girls who get into this super prestigious theater school that leads them to the theater that is attached to it. Koka, performing arts, whatever. The theater is based on a real-life thing called Takarazuka Revue, which is an all-female musical theater troupe in Japan. And actually, interestingly to me, it was built and owned by a railroad company who just decided that they needed more attractions at this one point in the line, so they built it in 1913, and then it was kind of popular, and it's still going today. Very cool. If you're in Long Island or Staten, sorry I called this shit weak. I've gotten the emergency flood notices all day, but it's not really shit here, but I know that's because y'all are taking it for the team. Appreciate you. Anyway, Kageki Shoujo follows one girl named Ai Narata, who was part of an idol group called JPX48, which is obviously based on something. But yeah, she has been forced to graduate after calling a male fan a creep at a handshake event. And all she wants to do is join this musical theater group because it's all women, so she can stay away from men. She encounters the lovely Sarasa Watanabe, who is a sweetheart. No surprises so far. Best girl, who just is incredible and amazing and lovely, and wanted to do kabuki, but then kabuki is all male, which, looking into it, it was allowed to be female until 1647, and then women were banned from the theater, and since then it's been all male. Japan has so much history. It's cool to me. Kageki Shoujo deals with a lot of pretty dark, pretty intense topics, such as eating disorders and actual child abuse. Pretty dark. It has sweet moments and funny moments too, but it makes these girls real people. It's anime, and there are a lot of funny anime moments, but some of that shit really hurts, to watch. It's oh no. They do rehabilitate Mr. Creepy Otaku, which I was a little skeptical about when I first saw it happening, but I actually think they did it pretty well, because yeah, there are creepy otaku dudes who are sus, especially when it comes to idols. But like, they're not all bad people. Some of them are just like really awkward and don't know how to interact with people, which was definitely the case with this guy. And you know, I think the resolution is like, it was explained to him and he gets it. He was being a creep and he needs to fucking stop. It goes into the dark side of show business, the dark side of you know, like being family members with somebody great and how that puts OD pressure on you. And the one scene in the last episode or the last episode that's come out at this point, which is 8, where Shawty, whose mom and her grandma were in the Coca theater troupe, is running down the beach away from baseball buddy and crying. Honestly, that hit my heart OD. Music is okay. I like the art. You know, it's like a little shoujo-y, which is what I wanted. You know, I only clicked it because it had shoujo in the name, and I was like, ooh. I'm sick of the etch. I'm sick of the shonen. I really didn't like Ai at first, but you know, you're really not supposed to. But then when she starts making friends and she's really self-conscious about it, oh my goodness, my heart. Love that. Yeah. Kageki Shoujo is excellent, and you should watch it, because nobody's watching it, and nobody's talking about it, and I don't know why. Well, maybe I do know why. It doesn't seem like the type of show that would really explode, but I fuck with it. You should too. Also, I heard the Jahy-sama outro was going to be done by Nene, Subaru, and Aqua, so big hype. You know, I guess it's not really worlds colliding because they're of the same world, but I'm hyped for it. I'm hyped for it. Just haven't watched it yet. I'm hyped for the Komi-san anime adaptation. Oh my goodness. I just caught up, you know, to the manga. Rumiko, best girl. I'm sorry. Komi is OD cute, right? I get it. Especially chapter, like, I had it written down at one point, 118, where she's trying to give Chatano the chocolates, and she yells behind him. Oh my goodness, I teared up, no lie. I love Komi, but I love Rumiko. Oh my goodness, she's such a sweetheart. And you know what? Garu girl, best girl. I love Garu. It's fucking dope. And it's sad that it's dying. To me. Any dark-skinned anime girl is OD sexy to me. There, I said it. And, you know, it looks like people are finally wising up, like with Nagatoro. Let me say one thing about Nagatoro. Like, I understand why a bunch of people are hating on it and shit. You know, like, I watched the first episode, I was like, oh, you know, that's just mean. But, you know, it did get very sweet, and she was very lovable by the end. And low-key, you know, I was like, oh, like, is this some fetish shit? And yes, it is some fetish shit, and like, it's easy to talk shit if it's not your fetish shit. But I thought about it, and you know, I would be lying if I said that like Horimiya wasn't OD boosted for me because of her fetish shit. But if you asked me why I liked Horimiya, you know, I would never say that. It's for the wholesome and lovable love story. And so, after realizing that, I really like Nagatoro too. I like her smile. I like her friend Gomi's voice. I love that delinquent voice. I like that smile. It's good. It's good. I like it. Very wholesome. Very wholesome. But yeah, Kageki Shoujo. Watch it. It's very good. I'm gonna give it a 9. I like it.